The Elder Wand stands alone at the peak of magical power, earning its reputation as the most dangerous wand ever created. Legend says Death himself crafted this wand from elder wood, making it one of 3 deathly hallows that together could make someone master of death. The wand measures 15 inches long and contains a core made from the tail hair of a thestral, a creature that only those who have witnessed death can see. This connection to death makes the wand incredibly powerful, but also incredibly dangerous. What makes the Elder Wand truly special is that it can only be mastered through defeat, not simply by taking it. The wand chooses its master based on who conquered its previous owner, whether through killing them or simply disarming them in battle. This creates a bloody trail of ownership throughout history, as wizards have killed each other trying to claim its power. The wand doesn't care about loyalty or friendship, it only respects strength and victory. Throughout the centuries, the Elder Wand has passed from wizard to wizard, each believing they could control its immense power. Many owners died because they couldn't resist showing off their unbeatable wand, making themselves targets for other power-hungry wizards. The wand amplifies whatever magic its user performs, making even simple spells devastatingly powerful. When Dumbledore wielded it, he became nearly unstoppable in magical combat. However, the wand's true loyalty always lies with whoever defeated its previous master, regardless of who physically holds it. Harry Potter's wand tells one of the most extraordinary stories in magical history, beginning with its creation in Ollivander's shop using hollywood and a phoenix feather core. The hollywood came from a tree known for protection and overcoming evil, while the phoenix feather came from Fawkes, Dumbledore's loyal companion. This combination created a wand perfectly suited for someone destined to fight dark magic. The wand measures 11 inches long and feels surprisingly springy, making it excellent for defense spells and charm work. What makes Harry's wand truly remarkable is its connection to Voldemort's wand. Both wands contain feathers from the same phoenix. Fawkes gave only 2 feathers to Ollivander, and 1 went into each wand. This creates a unique magical bond called brother wands that prevents them from working properly against each other. When Harry and Voldemort dueled, their wands would connect and force a strange magical effect called priori incantatem, where the wands would replay the last spells cast in reverse order. During the final battle, Harry's wand demonstrated incredible loyalty and intelligence. When Harry was unconscious after being struck by Voldemort's killing curse, his wand acted on its own to defend him. It shot a bolt of golden flame at Voldemort without Harry even touching it, recognizing Voldemort as Harry's enemy. This showed that Harry's wand had developed an almost living connection with its owner, understanding his heart and protecting him even when he couldn't protect himself. The wand's core from Fawkes, a phoenix known for rebirth and loyalty, gave it this unusual ability to act independently when its master needed help most. Voldemort's wand was crafted from yew wood and contained a phoenix feather core, creating one of the most feared magical instruments in wizarding history. The yew wood came from a tree that can live for thousands of years and has deep connections to death and rebirth in magical folklore. Ancient wizards often planted yew trees in graveyards because they believed the wood could bridge the world of the living and the dead. This made yew the perfect choice for a wizard obsessed with conquering death and living forever. The wand measured 13.5 inches long and felt cold to the touch, reflecting its owner's heartless nature. The phoenix feather core came from the same bird that provided the core for Harry Potter's wand, Fawkes, Dumbledore's phoenix. This created an unwanted connection between Voldemort and Harry that would later prove to be Voldemort's downfall. When Ollivander sold this wand to the young Tom Riddle, he had no idea he was arming someone who would become the most dangerous dark wizard of all time. The combination of yew and phoenix feather created a wand capable of performing incredibly powerful and terrible magic, perfectly matching Voldemort's growing abilities in the dark arts. Voldemort's wand became an extension of his cruelty and ambition. It cast the killing curse more times than almost any other wand in history, taking countless innocent lives without a trace of remorse. The wand amplified Voldemort's natural magical ability, allowing him to perform feats of magic that terrified even experienced wizards. However, the brother wand connection with Harry's wand created a fatal weakness that Voldemort never fully understood, ultimately contributing to his final defeat when both wands were present at the battle. Garrick Ollivander's personal wand represents the pinnacle of wand-making craftsmanship, though the specific details of its wood and core remain one of the most closely guarded secrets in the magical world. As the most skilled wand maker in Britain, Ollivander chose materials for his own wand that would complement his unique magical abilities and deep understanding of wand lore. The wand likely contains a dragon heartstring core, as Ollivander frequently praised this core type for producing the most powerful magic. though he kept the exact dragon species secret to protect his competitive advantage. What makes Ollivander's wand extraordinary is not just its construction, but how it reflects his lifetime of magical knowledge. Every wand Ollivander creates teaches him something new about the relationship between wood, core, and wizard. His personal wand has absorbed decades of this learning, becoming incredibly sensitive to magical vibrations and able to detect the finest details about other wands and their owners. When customers visit his shop, his wand helps him sense which combination of materials will work best for each individual wizard, acting almost like a magical compass pointing toward the perfect match. The power of Ollivander's wand comes from its perfect harmony with its owner's life's work. While other wizards use their wands to cast spells, Ollivander's wand helps him create other wands, making it a tool for making tools. This unique purpose has given it abilities that most wizards never develop in their wands. It can measure magical compatibility, sense a wand's history, and even detect when a wand has changed allegiance. The wand essentially became Ollivander's partner in his craft, helping him understand the deepest mysteries of how wands choose their wizards and why some combinations create magic more powerful than others. Draco Malfoy's wand was crafted from hawthorn wood with a unicorn hair core, creating a wand that perfectly matched his complicated personality and magical abilities. Hawthorn wood comes from a thorny tree that produces both beautiful flowers and sharp spines, making it ideal for wizards who have conflicting natures or face internal struggles. The wood is known for being particularly good at healing magic, but it can also perform curses when necessary. Ollivander chose this wood because he sensed that Draco would face difficult choices between good and evil throughout his life. The unicorn hair core came from one of the most pure and loyal magical creatures, making the wand excellent at consistent magic but resistant to performing truly dark spells. The wand measured 10 inches long and felt reasonably springy, giving Draco good control over his spells during his school years at Hogwarts. However, the wand's unicorn hair core created problems when Draco was forced to serve Voldemort. Unicorn hair cores are known for their loyalty to their original owner and their reluctance to perform evil magic. This meant that when Draco tried to use dark spells or torture people on Voldemort's orders, his wand would resist and not perform at full power. The internal conflict between Draco's forced actions and his wand's pure nature weakened their magical connection. Everything changed when Harry Potter disarmed Draco during the battle at Malfoy Manor. According to wand lore, this act of defeat transferred the wand's loyalty from Draco to Harry, even though Harry never physically took the wand. This transfer became crucial in the final battle against Voldemort because Harry had become the master of Draco's wand, which meant he had also unknowingly become master of the Elder Wand that Draco had previously won from Dumbledore. Hermione Granger's wand was made from vine wood with a dragon heartstring core, creating a perfect match for the most brilliant witch of her generation. Vine wood comes from grapevines that produce fruit through careful cultivation and patience, making it ideal for wizards who approach magic with intelligence and methodical thinking. The wood has a special connection to wizards who have hidden depths and greater purposes than they initially appear to have. Ollivander recognized that Hermione would grow into something far more powerful than a typical Muggle-born witch, and Vinewood rewards this kind of potential with exceptional magical performance. The wand measured 10 3/4 inches long and felt quite supple, giving Hermione excellent control over complex spells. The dragon heartstring core came from an unknown dragon species, but this core type is famous for producing the most powerful magic of all 3 core types that Ollivander uses. Dragon heartstring cores are also the most capable of learning difficult spells and adapting to their owner's growing magical abilities. This made it perfect for Hermione, who constantly pushed herself to master advanced magic far beyond her year level. The core allowed her wand to keep up with her rapidly expanding knowledge, from simple levitation charms in first year to incredibly complex spells like the Polyjuice Potion and memory modification charms. Hermione's wand became famous for its versatility and precision during her years at Hogwarts. While other students struggled with transfiguration or charms, Hermione's wand responded perfectly to her detailed understanding of magical theory. The combination of Vinewood and Dragon Heartstring created a wand that could handle both delicate work, like brewing potions, and powerful combat magic during the war against Voldemort. Her wand never failed her because it matched her personality perfectly: intelligent, loyal, and capable of incredible things when properly directed. Albus Dumbledore wielded the Elder Wand for decades before his death, making him perhaps the most powerful wizard who ever lived during that time period. When Dumbledore won the Elder Wand from Grindelwald in their legendary duel of 1945, he became master of the most dangerous magical object in existence. Unlike previous owners who used the wand to conquer and kill, Dumbledore used its immense power for protection and healing. He became headmaster of Hogwarts, leader of the Order of the Phoenix, and the only wizard that Voldemort truly feared. The Elder Wand amplified Dumbledore's already incredible magical abilities, allowing him to perform feats that seemed impossible to other wizards. Dumbledore's mastery of the Elder Wand was so complete that many people forgot he even possessed it. He never boasted about owning the legendary wand or used it to gain political power like so many previous owners had done. Instead, he focused on teaching young witches and wizards, protecting innocent people, and preparing for the eventual return of Voldemort. The wand responded to his wisdom and restraint by performing magic that was both beautiful and terrible when necessary. He could create powerful protective enchantments that lasted for years, engage in magical duels that shook entire buildings, and perform healing magic that saved countless lives. The Elder Wand's loyalty to Dumbledore remained strong even as he aged and grew weaker from the cursed ring that slowly killed him. However, Dumbledore understood something that previous owners had missed. The wand's power came with a terrible price. He knew that as long as he lived, other wizards would eventually come to kill him for the wand. His plan to die undefeated would theoretically break the wand's power forever, though this plan ultimately failed when Draco Malfoy disarmed him moments before Snape killed him. Bellatrix Lestrange's wand was crafted from walnut wood with a dragon heartstring core, creating a weapon perfectly suited for one of the most dangerous and unstable Death Eaters in Voldemort's army. Walnut wood comes from trees known for their strength and durability, making wands that can handle intense magical combat without breaking under pressure. The wood has a special affinity for wizards who possess great magical insight, but it can be twisted toward dark purposes when its owner lacks moral restraint. Ollivander likely chose this wood because he sensed Bellatrix's raw magical talent, though he could never have predicted how she would use it. The dragon heartstring core provided the power needed for the devastating curses that became Bellatrix's specialty during her years of terror. The wand measured 12 3/4 inches long and felt quite rigid, reflecting Bellatrix's inflexible devotion to Voldemort and the dark arts. This rigidity made the wand excellent for casting unforgivable curses, particularly the Cruciatus curse that Bellatrix used to torture her victims. The combination of walnut and dragon heartstring created a wand that never hesitated to perform the most terrible magic, feeding off its owner's sadistic pleasure in causing pain and death. Unlike wands with unicorn hair cores that resist evil magic, dragon heartstring cores will perform any spell their owner desires, no matter how cruel or destructive. Bellatrix's wand became infamous throughout the wizarding world for the horrors it helped create. It was used to torture Frank and Alice Longbottom into permanent insanity, cast killing curses at countless victims during both wizarding wars, and perform dark magic experiments in the depths of Azkaban prison. The wand's power grew stronger as Bellatrix's madness deepened, creating a feedback loop where her increasing instability made her magic more unpredictable and dangerous. Her complete lack of moral boundaries allowed the wand to channel her rage and hatred into spells that could break through most magical defenses. Wands are powerful extensions of their owners, reflecting their deepest desires, fears, and destinies. This bond, shaped by core materials and character, shows that a wand doesn't just choose a wizard, it becomes a part of them.